let's just zoom. Oh, not so much. I'm just going to put some gloves on. Oh, crap. So I'm going to do a display set today. Oh, gosh. Using my gel box. Right. Sipping on this coffee. Oh, did I forget to? I did. Hey, Priya. How are you, sister? Come in. I'm just finding YouTube on my other phone so that one can see the comments better. Thank you for sharing, Sissy. No connection, of course. Every time it comes to me, there's no connection. Guys, oh gosh. Why is it taking so long? Come through already. The YouTube app. I need to be able to see, because once I can see, then I know we're good to go. So let me just turn that down because it's so loud. Yes, you shared it. Thank you, beautiful. So, guys, I went to the wood party. Like, honestly, when I'm literally going through like some of the posts and sorting it all out, and then I'm gonna like do something for YouTube where I can kind of compile everything together. Just see if the lighting. I'm just looking at my other phone just to make sure, because I've been faffing with it. Oh, updating. Oh no, it didn't come up for me this time. I hope not. I really hope there's no updating needing to be done. I'm just still I'm looking at it. So let's see if turning the flash on makes a difference. My gosh, that was such a little bit of light. Yes. Okay, there's sister, story time. Oh my gosh. So maybe the story time is going to be more about, I've got to do the build up, getting myself ready. Oh no, I didn't have that one. Getting myself ready for the Scratch Awards party was like lastminute.com. I went out on Saturday. Jesus, look at that now. I went out Saturday because the event was on Sunday. So I went out on Saturday with the grace of God to find something that I was going to be able to wear. And I don't know if that's ever happened to you when you go and it's very last minute, but not just that it's last minute, but everything you literally need. And I'm just going to keep it real with you. I had a budget, right? Because who am I? It's 2024. If you haven't got a budget, then, you're lucky. But I have a budget and I needed everything to obviously be within my budget, but also I want to be comfortable, and I had a vision in mind, like, okay, I wasn't going to wear any color. I chose to wear black because of my nails. I was like, I can put, the hell is that? Oh, I can put the color on my nails. And what else did I do? And then I could get like some of the color on the bag or whatever. If I had seen some nice pink shoes, then yeah, I would have got the pink shoes. Or even if I'd seen some nice green ones, I would have got them, but I didn't. And I even went in the shop when I went into Dune, I was really shocked. They didn't really have any shoes that had, you know, well, not the kind of shoe I wanted. So yes, a few years ago. Oh, honestly, so literally that's what it was. So River Island were definitely the star of the day because I tell you, I got a blazer in River Island. It was £70 and it was down to 35. And when I went, they had like a 14 and a 16. So I had an option to try both sizes. I did go with the 14, but I wasn't sure whether I wanted to have it as a 16, that baggy. But then because of the trousers, the kind of trousers I wanted to wear, which was like more that flared sort of trousers, I realized I would want the blazer to fit me a little bit. So yeah, that's what we did. We just had to work with that. I'm going to use this white Pamphilius Pam Pampilius. I think I'm pronouncing it right. But it's a nice white with like a blue tinge. And I know I was talking, but that was base coat that I'd put down on the nail. Actually, what am I doing? Let me wipe the tacky layer. So yeah, it was everything. Oh, no more tissue. Everything kind of aligned. So I also got my like accessories and stuff like that from River Island, and there was like this bracelet thing, like a bangle or whatever that I got, and it was the last one. But when I saw it, it was just like, yeah, I like that. Pardon me. The earrings I got half price, and it was the last one, and it matched the bracelet. Sorry, just looking for my alcohol spray. When you don't do nails like in a few days, like everything's gone wookie. It's like what the what? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so I got that. Got a couple of rings, some earrings, and all that good stuff. And let me tell you about how all that stuff came to like probably nearly £100. Yes, that cuff, yeah. So, and I got like one of those earrings that you can put like, in that top part of your ear with and it's got the chain. I thought that was really cute, and it had a little pink stone in there. So, I spent like £181 in River Island, and I got my trousers in there. They were £40, they were full price. And even with the blazer, as I said, I had a choice. Like I can't even get over that. The trousers too, there was a choice. And I bought my safe top in there. And my safe top meaning I wasn't sure if I'd definitely wear it, but if I couldn't find something else that was like similar to that in a pink or green, again, I would wear the safe black top. So I think that was like £20. So it was a nice still, very, like flowy. So I was happy with that. And then now I needed to go look for shoes. So I was looking for Aldo because I've always loved me some Aldo. I think it's just one of them shops. I don't know. I don't feel like it's the same as it used to be because I find like when shops start to change, I guess their aesthetic and the kinds of shoes that they used to sell, I mean, we're going to notice. We are going to notice. So I was looking for Aldo, and I think it's closed down because honestly, where it was telling me to go, I went up there like twice. And so there's a bit here. At this point now, I was getting a little bit anxious and frustrated and in pain because in total, I was out there for like nearly 7 hours, like just meticulously trying to match everything and making sure everything was as close to perfect as I can get. And I think on my third run, and this is after kind of going round twice and having to admit defeat, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go in there one more time. Maybe this time I'll actually find somebody and ask them the question: is Aldo open? Is it under a rock? Is it round a dark, dark corner over a dark, dark hill? Where is Aldo? And it's that time now. I've gone in and then I've seen the shoe shop Dune, So I'm like, okay, like low key, as I said, budget. Now June is obviously, it's quite a bougie shop. Shoes in there are quite expensive. So, but it had a 75% off sale. So I'm like, bro, I must be able to find something in here, even if it's on the sale rack. And so we started to look. And obviously at this point I was like, I'm looking for something that's low. Don't want nothing too high, maybe a little Kitten Hill because I was going to travel with public transport because London and parking is just insane. So I didn't even want to have to deal with that. Um, so I took an Uber from the station to the event, but yeah, I took the train, bro. And so I was looking for something low, and I did find these little Kitten Hills. But then there was this other shoe that I kind of had my eye on. So I was looking at it and I was actually on the phone to Pre K's Nails and I was like, oh my God, I don't know, because this seems a bit high or whatever. And then I actually put it back down. And so I asked the lady to go get me the Kitten Hill. Um, and while she was going to go and get me the size, I went back to that shoe again and I was looking like, oh, this is really nice. And that's when I've realized it's got like a croc print. I don't know how I didn't see that. Okay, I'm just gonna cure these for 30 seconds, but I want to make sure because fluff just keeps kind of appearing on these nails. Yes, okay, so I'm just going to cure for 30 seconds. And so yeah, so I held the shoe and then she came back out with the shoe, tried it on. It was comfortable, it was nice and low, it was a slink back as well. So I was like, okay. Then I looked to the bottom and it was like £63. Yeah, you heard me. 6 and 3, 63, not 36. I was like, wait, what? So then I looked to the bottom of the other shoe and it was like £27 from 90. Now that for me is a steal. And I was so happy with that steal. So I even took the cuff out and I showed the lady and she's like, yes, it's meant to be. And I said, yeah, that's what I've been literally telling myself. It feels like it's actually meant to be. So yeah, that was epic. But actually, before I think I went there, I first went to TK Maxx. I cannot forget TK Maxx. There was absolutely nothing. I was losing it. I don't know how people shop in TK Maxx. Like, and buy clothes because I couldn't find nothing. Everything I saw just looked like a tracksuit bottom or a sweatshirt, and I was just like, wait, don't TK Maxx sell anything nice anymore? Are we just like in this limbo stage now where everything is just kind of like, this like weird stuff? Um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they do. Um, but yeah. I didn't see anything, and then I remembered, okay, shoes. So I think I went upstairs to look for some shoes. They didn't have any shoes. Literally did not have no shoes. I mean, I don't even know how that's possible, but they had no shoe. Um, Not even like one pair. And I was starting to really just like lose hope at this point because I'm thinking, okay, now obviously I'm looking for color. I'm thinking something green or something pink, and TK Maxx. We all know you can get the brands there and all that stuff for less, but it was just more like I was really looking for that out there quirky stuff, and they let me down, man. They let me down, as I thought anyway. So I went back downstairs and thought, okay, well, let's see if we can find the bag. So I went to the bag section. I picked up this one bag and I was trying to convince myself that this bag was going to be like the bag that you wear and everyone's just going to be like, oh my God, look at that bag. But really, I don't think it was really that. I think it's what I was telling myself. So it also had like green and pink on it. So I think that was probably part of the reason why I also thought that. So this is some gold foil. Now I've put it down on the tacky layer of the polish. Um, and you can see it's really, let It really loves that foil. And I'm just using a silicone tool. I'm just rubbing that in like that. But yeah, so I left that bag. I was just like, oh, this is crap. Let me just go and like look for something else. And then I saw this other pink bag, but at the time I was thinking, okay, this could be a contender. It was more like a baby pink color. I thought it was a little bit big then, but then I was thinking, okay, so they had like, I think 3 or 2 or 3 of them, like the same bag. So I was thinking, okay, I don't have to buy this now. I can go and literally have a look around. I mean, what are the chances that someone's going to come in here and buy all 3 of these bags? Some microflakes there. So yeah, so I left it, and I went. I was just like, if it's meant to be, it's going to be, isn't it? So I left it anyway. I went back to another few shops because now I need my bag. I've got the shoe. I know the shoe's black. My outfit is literally black. My accessories are black and gold and all of that. So I knew now that the bag definitely is going to have to be pink. Like, it's the last thing to kind of get. I need to just make it a pink bag. So I went again, as I said, I looked, and I was starting to get again a little bit discouraged because, I didn't really want that other bag, but it was the only pink bag like I'm literally seeing. I just didn't get that. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't. So I'm just gonna put some base coat on these 2 nails. So I think I went, had another look around, and I was saying to sister, like, oh my God, I need a drink, because I realized I hadn't drunk. 1 minute. Yeah, so I realized I hadn't even eaten, hadn't drank, because it was just like such a freaking long day. So that's when I went. I think I got a Rubicon mango drink, a fizzy one. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually was starting to feel sick. So yeah, I think that was the first kind of sit down / break that I had that day. So yeah, I took that, sat down for like 15 minutes, found the courage again to go back in. So I think I went back into River Island, and that was my 3rd visit. And that was just because I thought I hadn't looked at the bags properly. So I went back, had a look, and realized, yeah, there's still nothing here for me. So I was now going back to TK Maxx to basically relinquish my soul and get that pink bag. That was the only pink. I wasn't really like thinking about it as such. And then I remember, like, okay, let me actually go to Zara. So then I went to Zara. I was like, okay, because they're really quirky as well. They may have something. But again, they didn't have no pink bags, no green. So then I was like, okay, well, let's look for a top and see, because they had a sale as well. And honestly, like, they had some decent Cat Girl undercover. Hey, honey. Yes. Yeah, we've just literally started. You've just joined at the right time. But yeah, I didn't see anything. So I was just like, oh, freak this. And I think I ended up getting 2 vests in there, a baby pink one and a black one. Because then I started to think, don't forget that you're perimenopause. You might just need, just checking these nails, you might just need that vest, like literally. So maybe just get that. So I got the vest, didn't get the bag, kept it pushing. Just gonna put these 2 down here for a bit. And I made my way back to TK Maxx. And as I walked in, and I was walking in, I saw this bright pink fuchsia bag that wasn't there before. And sometimes we forget other people have come and shop, right? and maybe got to the till and changed their mind, or returned something for who knows, I don't know. But it was literally probably behind the till. And after you get that little break, you're meant to put putbacks back on the shop floor. And yeah, I really feel that's what it was, because I circled the bag section several times. Like, I mean, several times. I did not see that pink bag. I saw a pink suitcase, a pink this, because in TK Maxx, in the UK, I mean, I don't know if they do it like that, wherever else you've got TK Maxx, but they kind of have the colors coordinated. So, they had like a section that had obviously like the green bags, multicolored, black, brown, and pink and red. And yeah, that bag, when I saw that bag, I was just like, oh my God, I just picked it up. And I'm so happy because that was the one I went home with. That was the bag. So I was very happy with that. But yeah, it was just, at the end of it all, I really felt like the stars aligned. I really 100% felt like, all of the stuff was meant to be. Everything I found was meant to be. So yeah, it's all good. Honestly, sometimes it's not so bad when you do lastminute.com, right? You can get to do lastminute.com and it works. And then other times maybe it doesn't. So I'm not out here promoting it, but really, I don't know. I can't think of another version where everything would have aligned if it wasn't meant to be aligned. So yeah, just putting some acetone in here, in this, because I don't know how I didn't clean this brush. I'm so like, it must have been from the other day. So there was a little bit of, I think, gel or something, but it didn't cure. When it just like, the gel almost feels like it's air drying. That nail is wet. I'm not going to touch that. I'm just getting some brushes out. Okay. And I might need that one. So, honestly, I don't know if you have ever tried doing like lastminute.com. That's me all the time. Oh, sis, it's a thing. So, as I was saying, I don't know if you've ever done like the wet nail art. And by that, I mean that gel on there is wet. I've not cured this layer. I did do one layer and I cured it. Because I was talking, so just so you can see. It's some wet gel. Now, I don't know the science or whatever, but I can say I don't think it's every gel that this is going to work with. But it's worth it if you want to have a goal to just do a swatch with the gels that you are thinking about using. So I was really inspired by the box that I put on my on the thumbnail. So that's what I want to create. So I'm putting some of this beautiful blue down that was in this month's box. And then I'm going to put some yellow down because that was also in here. And then I'm going to put next to that a bit of yellow. I'll show you. Because I made a green, so I know it's possible. And I'm going to put a little bit of blue next to it. Now, before we start painting, I want to get the mix. So, excuse my palette. So that's my blue and yellow. So I just want a nice green to be able to use. And it's just a little bit that I mixed. You just hate that when you do a mix and it's just like, why did you just put such a little bit? So I think that green is nice. I don't know if I'm going to need any more, but anywho. Yeah, I think that's a nice green. Let me just look at that box. I think we do need to mix some more. And probably have one that's maybe a bit more lighter. That one's dark. So probably put one that's just a little tiny bit lighter. Right. Put those two there. I will add a little bit more yellow. Literally looks the same. That looked like the Brazilian flag. Okay. This does look a bit light, but it's okay. I think what I'm going to have to do anyway, might just have to use the yellow if I need to, just to make it that little bit lighter. So I've got the green. I'm happy with that. Let's just put these colors over here. Swiping that button tool. All right. So that's still wet. Now I'm gonna use this detailer brush. Oh God, did I not do you as well? Really thought I'd cleansed her. Okay, so that's that one. Let's check the mini striper. You just want to make sure there's no color, and you want to do this. So I'm just literally, I just went in a little bit of acetone and I'm cleansing it in the base coat. Because otherwise when you go into your white, if you have any color in that brush, it will strip that out. So that's why I just did that. Just check and make sure. Okay. So as I said, the white is wet. I'm gonna dip my brush into the blue. And literally, I'm just gonna touch. So you see what I mean? Like, I can't get over it. That gel is wet. That was my fault because I stroked into it and then stroked back out of it. So that's me. And this is an absolute freestyle. As I said, I'm looking at the box. It's my little inspiration, but using the blue, I'm hoping we're going to see, you know, just a little bit. As I said, I'm really looking for abstract, and I'm not really worried about anything else, just that part. And honestly, this wet gel is just, yeah, I don't know why it works so well, but it does. But yeah, as I said, I've tried different brands. Not all of them do the same thing. Yes, sister, this is just I think it's a cool way. I'm just going to drop that in there, right there in the middle. I'm looking at that box again. I'm like, okay, so we've got a little bit of a yellow. So I'm just cleansing that brush. And I'm going to go into that yellow now. I can't actually cure right now until I'm happy because it's all wet. So if I cure, then yeah, that's it. It's over because I'm using wet gel. I am kind of wiping my brush a little bit when I come out of the gel, because the white is also coming off on the yellow. So just so we don't continue. Look, I just did that there, and then look, there's a little bit of blue. Okay. Just gonna just finish off this one. Now, I don't even know. I said it's definitely marbling, something along those lines. I think I'm going to use a dotting tool and just getting close to that part where I'll just literally, I'm going to put it in the lamp. Have a look at that box. Anything is just literally some blue dots. I'm going to pop that in the lamp for 30 seconds. I just think that is such a cool way to just use gels. So on this one, I'm going to put the gel down again, put some wet gel down. I want to use the green now, and I want to do some lemons. Now, I don't know if I would say to use blooming gel, because the way the colors are blooming just from the wet gel is different to the way I think it would bloom if I was using a blooming gel, especially Gel Box's blooming gel. Really, really blooms well. Just making sure, because I keep seeing Fluff City. Fluff City. Did I drink all my coffee? Okay, I think I did. Okay. All right, so that's one of my nails there. Just gonna put that nail there. Yeah, coffee's finished. I'm so sad. I thought I had a drink as well, but I clearly don't. I'm just having a quick look at the box just to see what parts I kind of want to take from it. Okay. So I think on this one I'm going to do a bit different and do some lines, like it's going to be a frame, and then like maybe two lemons. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, when life gives you melons, you turn them into lemons. All right. So for this, I'm going to use I think I'll use the XL striper brush. I'm just going into some base coat. I'm hoping I can see messages as normal, because sometimes you just never know with YouTube whether you're seeing the messages up to date. The last message I can see is sister saying, love this. So I hope that's what it is. And if you've gone to sleep, sister, you don't worry. Just rest your little head. All right, so let's do this. I feel like a bit of the gel just settled down to that free edge. And there's also something so satisfying about dragging the colors through the wet gel. So for this one, I'm going to go into the blue first. And my nail's going to be there, so maybe we can do this one like this. So I'm just going to go straight across there. Oops. Staying in there. And then here I'm just going to go down. I'm just wiping the tip of my brush. And here's this is just... I love that, sissy. Oh my gosh. As long as that energy, you know, is transcending to others, I'm so happy with that. Let's put a little bit more blue down. So I'm going to do another line here. I'm going to do it like there. I'm just again wiping the tip of that brush and bring this bit down here like that. I will show you the box once we finish doing the nails, and then you're going to tell me whether you can see the inspo or not. So I know there's a little bit of yellow, kind of like in that inside of that blue. I'm not really worried. As long as I've got some of the yellow, I'm going to put a little bit there as well. Yes, thank you, sis. I'm definitely going for that. I'm really trying to go for that. And then I feel like I'm going to need the dotting tool and just dot some of these blue. Put some blue dots. Around there. I just kept it 3. Right. So I'm going to use my detailer brush and get some yellow. Yes. Now I'm just going to blob it down like that. And then maybe there. And there. So if you're just coming into the live, this is on wet. I'm working on a wet gel, wet white gel. Okay, so now I'm going to try and just give it that lemon shape, right? Like I said, it's wet. That's what's so cool. I'm not going to faff about it too much. So I don't want it to go into that other pot. so this one I think was like this. Try and find my lemon. Okay, so we're about to be happy with that lemon. All right, let's use the long brush. We're going to kind of draw some vines. That lemon there is really not lemoning. I think I need to just kind of sort that one out. Probably just gonna have to be a big ass lemon. Okay. Okay, I always ask myself this question when sometimes when I get to a certain part of the nail, I'm like, is this beginner friendly? You know, would a beginner, oh my god, there's a piece of hair. Would a beginner think this was friendly? I don't know. Let's try and do some leaves. Make it a bit leafy. Maybe down here. I think I'm going to try and stick a leaf in here, just like somewhere around there. And you know where this one is just trying to stress my life out. This one lemon down here needs a leaf. Just break it off. Okay, so I'm going to cure this because, you know, you have to have a little limit with it. You can only do so much. Lemons are so cute. Thank you, Sissy. Yes, thank you. I'm glad that you've seen the little vibe. It's just the box in itself felt like it was like, you know, a whole nail set in itself. So I really just thought that was cool. I wanted some of that. Definitely did want some of that. So I'm just going to take this out. But remember, I was saying I'm trying to just give it, I want that sort of like, I wanted a little abstracty design. So I'm going to do the same thing on this nail. Again, I'm going to go in with the wet white gel. And I think I may have had a bit too much on the other one. So I'm really just going to scrub it. Not so much as scrub it, but just, it's going to be wet anyway. So you'll still get the desired effect. But I just think in that other nail, there was an area where I think there was too much because that side, that other one kept running. So this one's going to be here and I kind of want to continue that. So I'm going to go from this side with the blue and just draw my blue line again. And just come down. Because the gel is wet, you'll get the white, but it's okay. I just went back in on it again. I'm going to do my second line. Bring that down. I'm just going to do that. Wipe my brush before going into that yellow. There's a little bit of hair in there, but we're not going to pay that hair any mind. I'll put some yellow down for the lemon. Okay, and then I'm going to put a little bit there, some there. Honestly, can't wait to see everything looks cohesive and different. Yes. Yes, sister. I've still got those other 2 nails, which still gonna need some love. So I'm gonna just do those there, like I did on the other one, because it's about to be like that. Where's the yellow? I'm gonna put some more yellow down. For my lemons. Okay, I'm just getting nice big amount of that yellow. I'll put this one here. Why did I just do that? It's going to be a bigger lemon now. It's not like when you're working on a dry nail, the white is wet. So what are you doing with your life? I'm just having a look at that box. Okay, I think I might leave it as 2. So I've got 3 on the other nail. Get some leaves, probably more leaves this time. I'm just going to draw little leaf-esque. Because these leaves are going to morph into something else in a minute. Like my lemon, it's going. It's okay. I need to worry about that. Let's fix this lemon. And we'll just use this little gel brush. I'm actually just going to take that little bit out. I think that's what's so cool, because you already got the white at the bottom, so it's not a stark nail, so to speak. Okay, now let's try and fit her in there. Said lemon. I'm going to try and see if I can sort out this leaf. I need more leaves. Needs to definitely be more leafy. Okay. Got 3 there. Do another one here. My leaf is looking very monstrous. It's actually got legs. I think I'll wipe that little bit off there. Just a little. Because there's no way we're going to lose any of that. And look, it's so cool just drawing on the wet nail. So my lemons are acting up again. We're going to just tame them some more. I think I might do another little lemon up. Can't even see a lemon anymore. It's literally, it's looking like some kind of a mushroom. Literally looking like a mushroom. It's only no rush honey. Yeah, no, there isn't. But sister, all of that is wet. I'm just like, no. Now that you said that, I'm just like, you know what? Should I just start again? You know what? Let's do it. I was trying to make a point. But this is also a point because guess what? Nothing was cured. Well, lemons, man. Life gives you lemons. You make a mess. Okay. We're going to do this part again. So I'm going to go in with the wet gel. And actually, maybe I didn't really need to do that. There's another. I can just do the leafy parts and just lemons. I'm going to do it slightly different. Just get the brush, some blue on that brush. Get that. There were some other little bits that I saw. They're like a crisscross. Design. And this is on the box, right? Okay. Oh, my 2 little dots there. Yeah, it's still wet. It's still wet, but it's okay, sis. It's okay. You just reminded me of the time, and you know, I was like, oh, actually, I've got the time to do that, so we can do it. So I'm gonna go in with my lemons. Oh my gosh, see, I said it. Um, Actually, before I do that, oh my god, sorry. I'm thinking. I'll just. Yes, it's still wet. Oh, good. It's wonderful before. Awesome. Okay. Honestly, these colours have been giving me. You're right. It's just the Greek. Sister, you said you had mail. Was it mail? I forgot to ask you. Let's clean that brush quickly because we're chatting away like the gel ain't wet. And the gel is wet, ma'am. Just getting some of that yellow in where I can. There's a whole hair. Oh my goodness, I've got it. I've got the hair though. Oh my gosh. Running out of brushes. There's a striper brush. I just want to make sure my lemon. Okay. I'm just going to do those there and get some leaves. Put another little one there. I don't know, I just think there needs to be 3 at least. I'll make that again. I'm going to try and see if I can probably put one more. One more down there. I'm just looking at that box. just sorting out the leaves. I need to sort out that lemon because she's super moved out of place. So I just want to make sure there's a lemon in there somewhere. Honestly. So sorry. My camera. Okay. Just looking and thinking, okay, do I like it? Do I not like it? Okay, with the rest of the nails, I'm going to put her in the lamp 30 seconds. Boom, bam, boom. Now, the reason why I wanted to do the art on the wet paint, the wet gel, is because I was trying to get like a brush stroke. Like it was like, you know, you use the brush to kind of paint the picture. Even though it is a brush, but you know what I mean? Like a proper paintbrush. And so yeah, that's kind of why. So if I put that there, I'm seeing those boxes. I'm seeing the boxes. All right, let me just wipe the tacky layer off this now. Oh, thank you, gorgeous. Okay. Now, I'm not so much as worried. I just want to see something. If I, say for instance, so that's all right. I can just kind of define my lemon. I was about to say melon. Just a little bit more. A little bit of that green. I'll just define those leaves probably a little bit. Mm-hmm. Just okay. I'm just gonna do a bit there. The yellow. Sheila Duzak, these are so pretty. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, sweetheart. The gel box, the theme was Greece this month, so she really did put the colours in that you needed. Just gonna pop that on there, and I'm gonna flash. Put a little bit of blue. I'm just trying to keep some of the just the little aspects from the box, right? Just do 30 seconds in there. Oh god, coffee is finished. I keep going over to that phantom cup of coffee. It's just not there. I'm just looking at those other two nails. Like, what do I want to do with those two nails? I can hear the puppy. She'll be like, oh, what's she doing? Nosy. So that's the three. I actually think I want to swap these two in the middle. So I think it's actually gorgeous. What I think I am going to do though is just to tie everything in. I might just do a little marble. I'm thinking the marble would be a vibe. I'm just looking at that now. Hey Tanya. Good morning. Hope everyone is doing good. And I hope you're all having an amazing day. So yeah, I'm just looking at these other two nails. I'm thinking, what do I want to do? I'm going to show you the box. Put this over to one side. Because I felt I just didn't want to do the whole thing like the box. And I was just thinking, should I? Should I not? That was the box. That is the box. That was the box. So I actually just, I like the three and I'm thinking, should I do all five? And that's where I'm a bit stuck now because I will just get to okay. Oops. Okay. Oops. So that's what I'm looking at, and I'm like, oh, what else do I want to do? I just feel like those three are just so super bold that it, you know, to have those two like that would be the vibe. Right, let me see what else was in the box because I'm not going to use the stickers. I used the stickers. I did use these on the last set, and I don't think I want it on this one. Oh, I just remembered. Okay, now I remembered why I did it like that. Had these ones. Now this is not from this. This is not from this one. This is from the another gel box. So just checking and making sure. It was from another month. It wasn't from this one, should I say. Trying to see what I've got quite a bit of. Cool. I've got it like this. There's a big, long piece of this. Put that there. Yes, I have 2 of these. Okay, I think that's kind of like the middle. Just thinking what would go nice in there. Maybe it'd be stones. Okay. Yeah, none of them. Because as well, I've used some of them. So if I can't even see doubles of them, then it's just not going to work. Or they have to just look like they could be on their own, or just connect with what I've currently got. One of those. Oh, I've got 2 of those. Okay. Let's put that there. And bro, why are you hiding? I just saw you. Oh. Honestly, just trying to get you to, they just want to stick everywhere. Like, mate. Oh, those are so pretty stickers, decals. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Yeah, these were in I think, yeah, the gel box before. It was wedding season, so there were lots of like, I had 2 of these kinds. I think I had these embossed ones, and there were some other ones that were matte. But I'm just thinking this is probably given that, you know, like if we think about the tiles and a little bit of Greek tiles. I tell myself. Okay, hold on. One there. Let's try this side. I don't think it can get cut off. It's okay. Just literally forgot. Oh, I think it's this one. hopefully try and get this one. I don't want it to overlap, just want it to have a nice corner. I'm not worried about those little bits, just gonna file it off like that, kind of into the nail, because you can still top coat these. If I don't do that before I top coat, it's never going to lay down, just going to start lifting up. Okay, so I need 2 little bits. Like this. Another little bit on this other side. And this one I'm not gonna fill it up like the other one. I'm just gonna leave this because I kind of like that design, and I'm just pressing down these stickers because if they're not laying down and then you put your top coat on, it's game over. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I'll just see, because I had a nice gold jewel box. Just trying to think. Pardon me. It's not really gold. This is one of those wedding colours. So it's definitely giving don't want too much. Shimmer like the because I got gold already on the nail, right? Put some of that on this because I need shimmer. Okay. Get it a little bit on these bits. Oh yes, it's definitely giving. Honestly, like I just wanted it to give like it was painted like on a canvas. But this nail though is not like my favorite. This is not my favorite nail. I'm just saying. But we're gonna work with you. I'll work with you. Yes, Priya Greek and Antique. Oh, thank you so much, ladies. Just looking to see what else. I don't know if it's gonna be weird. My ears feel like they need to pop. Like, what the hell? Okay, putting that down. I do want need something dark. I'm really trying not to get up. Like, what the what? Do I need it? Do I not need it? Right, let's see. We've got like a brown, I think. Like a little brown. Just, I'm being so freaking lazy right now in my life. I don't want to get up. I want it to just be there. Cheese and peas. Okay, I'll get up. Reluctantly getting up. Is it normally brown or black? Oh, Tanya, thank you so much, you ladies, man. You're giving my nails a break. Oh, what, on your own, like, hand? Yeah, sometimes you have to, man. I've been, I've got a good bit of base coat that I use, but, when it's like, oh, no, let's use a sponge. Yeah. So I totally feel you on that. I'm just using this sponge. Now some of they just got like this dark bit. I hope I see this crack. I really hope I see it. This is the one that I already... Like some of the oranges look like the lemons look like they have expired. No joke. But there's some brown bits. So, we're just trying to do something of the sort. All right. Just having a look at that. I'm gonna just kill. Hold on. See this one sticker. Oh, it is laying down. I'll do a little 30-second kill. Same as in there. I did a bad job taking mine off, and now they're short thing. Oh no. Yeah, that's where I'm coming from, honestly. And the peel off base coat sometimes does not work. And I think that's where sometimes my problems start, when the peel off base coat has not worked, and then you're trying to take it off. So I totally can understand that. And lots of us, we've got practice hands, but we don't use it. And also, our nail sisters always remind me of the fact that lots of big content creators do display nails. I'm not you know, throwing shade or anything, but I'll just say, you know, Katharina Ketty, absolutely amazing nail artist, and she creates content. There's a few others, and they do it on nail stands. And I think sometimes we just think that like it's not okay, you know, but it is, because most of the time I haven't even got nails on, because since I've been doing nails, I've become the worst client. I'm like the worst. And by that, I mean, I can't even keep a full set for like, as soon as one day's gone, we've lapped over one day, I'm already like, oh, God, I can't keep this on. I'm going to take it off. I'm saying, I'm going to take it off. Like, struggle is real. I'm checking those stickers because one of them looked like they were raising, and then I looked at others and I was like, no, please don't. But I'm going to top coat them. Just this one here. All right, let's wipe the nail. Because that blue. I know. I'm telling you. I'm literally like, I can't. The minute I do a set, so I leave with my Peely Pop, because then that way, yeah. So in fact, I started doing like my right hand. I haven't done it in a bit. Crap. And I was doing it for a while, just doing acrylic on it. So then I had one hand for content. So it was just like, well, what are you gonna do? So this one just looked like it was raised, but I don't think. Yeah, it's horrible. So yeah, but now I'm being really conscious. I'm using my practice hand. Oh crap. And I'm using, you know, nail stands, and sometimes you finish the set and you just wish you had measured it. Like, why? I should have measured it. Priya, I'm sorry, I'm not really laughing, because every time I see that message, it's just like, I haven't got nails anymore. Trust me, sis. It is like, and remember, we all used to go nail shop like every 2 to how many weeks? Crap, I just put the sticker in the gel. Yeah, we used to all go nail shop. Now, nobody can be asked. And if you know, like, we're doing content, like, we're terrible. So can't find the top coat. I'm just having a look. So I did my nails the other day to go to this event, and now I can't seem to see this damn top coat. However, I keep touching everything else. Oh, there it is behind the phone. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, honestly, I think even if I was going away somewhere, I would still find myself packing my stuff to, you know, I'll be over here talking about, oh, I'm doing my nails for holiday. One day later, change my nails. 2 days, change my nails. But it isn't good. I've hacked my nails like, oh goodness, cannot. But I literally hardly wear forever sets, hardly. And it was, I said, it was when I was doing the acrylic on my other hand, because yeah, it was just becoming too much. So nearly everything now is peel off base coat. And what's good is it's like it's a press on, so I can wear it again, and I'm not having all this palaver in it trying to come off. At least everything comes off. Now this is top coat, right? Oh goodness. Let me tell you what, I just thought of something which I will try, and if it's not a vibe, this freaking thing wants to lift, then we won't do it. We'll wipe it off. And because this is embossed, I'm just making sure, because I still want some ridges. Um, okay, I'm going to just use that gel brush, especially some of these bigger bits. Okay, that thing is just irking me. I'm gonna have to. Ah, so sorry. I had to literally drag that sticker. Right, let's do 30 seconds. No, 10. 10, 10. Cancel 10. So this came in the gel box as well. I'm just wondering if, like, say, like not the middle, obviously, where I've got, but like, let's see. Obviously, I've covered the whole nail, so. And before COVID, I was at my nail takes every 2 weeks, like clockwork. Oh my gosh, right? It's not bad. Just wiping it. Yeah. I still remember when I went and done my last set, and I had no idea that was gonna be my last set ever done at the nail shop. And it was actually getting to that point where it was getting bad now because, like, you know, the man tried to argue with me, and when I wanted my baby boomer, but with pink, and he was telling me another story. Okay, so I put a little bit of the chrome, and I was like, no, just wanted to see it's a different gold. Now I'm learning to do so much more than I know she has time for. And my daughter's gotten really good with designing them, and so yes, 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 that's it. That's the best part because it's the time that we're living in now, and yeah. And I realized I paid a lot of money, and I'm not knocking any nail tech, because I myself know now that some of the things that some people might look and think, oh, that looks easy. Why are you charging so much? There were just a lot of them I don't think were actually charging me for my for I wasn't paying for their time. Sorry, that's what I meant. I wasn't paying for their time. Um it was literally they were charging me, but I wasn't being paid for their time. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's awesome that she's doing all of that. All right, let's try something. Oh, not with that. Yeah, because we're living in a time now where everybody's almost, I mean, not only just being self-employed, but obviously COVID taught us that you could work from home. If it never occurred to you before, during that time, we all learned that, right? So that's the thing for me. Just learn that skill. She's turning 40. July. Oh, awesome. I know, like Tanya, when Sheila said it, like, but it's how we speak. There are babies forever and ever, even when they have grey hair. So babies. Mm, love that. And I love that because you're never too old to learn something new. Because um, it's really weird to think that how many years ago I didn't even know like anything. Can you imagine? Just I'm just wondering. Let's try and see if it makes my stuff a bit more alive. Honestly. Yes, I understand that too. I don't mind paying extra. It's worth it. Yes, listen. I don't mind paying. Like I've followed, like there was a nail tech that I had, and I followed her. You might as well say to the end of the earth, and it was worth it. I tried to do it for a while, and then obviously economically it just wasn't. And she even said to me that, look, your support is everything, but she moved, so it made sense that her shop did too. But she totally understood because she knew where I was coming from in terms of like where I live and the travel distance because she lived in that area. So, you know, I had to make that decision. It's like boo, boo, boo. So this I'm just thinking, take some off there. Oh, stop faffing. This is just like, the 3D crystal gel things. Gosh, stop. It's just my elbow fine for elbow room, as always. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. No, that made sense. That makes sense. It's just sometimes so hard, and I don't want to be that nail tech that you know I want to be able to make my clients happy, um, obviously within reason, because I think the truth is there's no pleasing some people, and you will just yeah blow your mind trying to figure them out. So I'm never gonna bother. But other than that, yeah, I'm not gonna charge you an arm and a leg for those little dead £2 bling. Like, why? Hey, those two are my lemons. Just looking at that, maybe I've underestimated. Take a little bit off. So it just wasn't looking like the lemon now that we all once grew to love. And now all this 3D stuff is trending. It's just like this, where you've drawn something and then you can put this like clear extension gel or crystal gel, whatever you've got, on top. We've got a little bit here. I think I'll put on this little lemon. I'm not using anything to pat it down either. Like no liquid or nothing. Um, because you can use your hand with it, I always say, like, wear your gloves in it. Because it'd be so sad if you got some sort of reaction just because you didn't. And even in the beginning, I used to spend a lot of time not wearing gloves, and because my skin isn't essentially sensitive, but then it's not like I've been using nail products my whole life and I actually know what everything does or doesn't do to me. So yes, I think I had to kind of put on the gloves. So I'm just gonna get another tiny little bit, and I think this lemon. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I'll put a little bit on this leaf here. This is that nail I need to wipe. There's that little bit of extension gel that I didn't use that touched its way up there will cure. And then you'll have this lump, wondering what the lump is. You'll see another little bit there. Okay. Yeah, that does mess with migraines, I'm happy for you, should never eat. I'm glad you're happy, honey, yes. And my phone was oh yes, Priya. Oh, migraines. Honestly, just leave my sister alone already. Okay. Okay, we're calm with that. All right, I'm gonna pop that in the lamp. 30 seconds. Do your worst. I don't know if there's any, if it's a stonage, if there's going to be any stones on this one. Honestly, don't. I don't know if my headaches are migraines or not. I'm sensible. Are sensitive to, oh, Tanya. Like years ago, I was diagnosed with benign intracranial pressure, which literally for my life was headaches every day for like 3.5 years. And, in the beginning, they told me it was migraines and migraines. They checked I wasn't hypertensive, none of that. Um, but those headaches, man, those headaches, I'm telling you, eventually I was cured it they gave me water tablets. That's what they put me on. Basically, I had a nerve that was making more excess. It was making excess fluids more than I needed around the brain, and that was raising my intracranial pressure. And for like for about a year and a bit, they had to drain that pressure through my spine using a lumbar puncture, and that was just like epic pain. I was supposed to go to nursing school. I lost my space because of that, because they just, when I had my occupational health assessment, they said because at that time I hadn't even been diagnosed, I would most likely end up taking a lot of time off the course, which, definitely not. So, and day like today, I sort of think, oh, maybe it was meant to be, because you know maybe it wasn't meant to be a nurse. I don't know, but yeah, I'm much happier now. And but my point is those headaches. Oh gosh. So for you, Tanya, is it also migraines? Have you been diagnosed with migraines, or so that Priya is saying she has to take medication? Thank you. Oh no, Priya, migraines can be horrible sometimes, but all this also have to get glasses with some kind of protection from. Oh, you see, it does blue lights, and even for us, we do nails are always under this. I can't even tell you how many lamps I got on, because I'm just embarrassed, because we're always just looking for light, light and more light. It's absolutely silly. Um, and I already wear glasses, so I don't know what to tell you. But in fact, I think my 2 years is coming up. That's what I was saying to you, isn't it, Priya? I think my 2 years is coming up. I need to have my eyes tested again. And I think this time, okay, so yeah, I am. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pay for the varifocals, because when I had my last test 2 years ago, I didn't even feel the way I feel now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Honestly, sister. And it's so hard, but everything that with me, you've been to the optician, they've had a look at the back of your eye, because that's how they kind of was getting to that point. I had a headaches for so long, until one day the optician checked the back of my eye, which the the excess fluid was then putting pressure on my optic nerve, and then that was raising my intracranial pressure, causing the headaches. And that's when I got to learn that a headache is literally the medical um, term that they use when you've had a change of pressure. So either your pressure goes down or your pressure goes up. So when I used to have the lumbar puncture to reduce the pressure, I have a freaking headache where I can't talk, I can't see. Just like what you were saying, Han Sheila, I think you were saying, like, and Tanya, darkness, no sound. And this was when my eldest now was just little, and I was a single parent with him. And when I used to have the headaches, I always used to have to say to him, like, beforehand, that, look, my head's really hurting me. If I don't wake up, call nan and granddad. It's so horrible that you got to say that to your kid. You understand what I'm saying to you? Because it's, yeah, the headaches were just that bad. But when I'd have the intracranial pressure, the lumbar puncture, when that fluid is being drained, it's like somebody is pounding on your head at the most sensitive spot on your head, like, what, just on and on and on and on. It's so freaking horrible. Um, so yeah, headaches. It's definitely not for the faint-hearted. Mm-mm, mm-mm. And there was no medication, might I add. The only treatment at the time, as I said, was the lumbar puncture. I'd have that. It would take about maybe 2 to 3 weeks for that fluid to build up again. Yeah, yeah. You have to tell your kid, and it's real, because those headaches, they were just acting like you know something was going to happen. Like, you just don't even want to think it. But, you know, and I remember I was um I was literally at the eye emergency department every week. I had no life. Even the course I was doing to get onto the nursing training course, I just about made that one because of how much time. So, I really thought things were going to be different when by the time I got to nursing school. So I still made my application. And the hospital I was actually being seen at for my headaches was affiliated with the nursing school that I had applied for. And so they already had my medical records on screen. So I failed the occupational health because they could see how much they were seeing me in the hospital. Imagine that. There was not even a question that I had to lie about because it was the same hospital, it was the same trust. So they knew. And yeah, very sad. So I just had to take that as what it is. And, you know, they called me in for a huge investigation. I had to stay in hospital for a week. I had about 7 or 8 consultants from all different hospitals um, trying to figure it out because I think the first option that they gave me was to put a shunt in my head to drain the fluids. And my mum and dad quickly said, don't do that. It's, lots of infection risks. And I probably still wouldn't even get any relief, but I'd have all these other separate problems. So I kind of thought, okay, well, I'm going to leave that. Um, don't really like how that bit turned out. I felt like I didn't even pay attention to it. It's not as flat as I wanted it to be, but it's okay. But yeah, they then changed their mind from that. So I think that's when they went into investigation mode. So there was no going home. It was like you got to stay in hospital for a week, and they're going to run all sorts of tests and blah blah blah. And at the time that they told me that, I had no dates, and then the date came through, and it was actually my birthday. I was like, "Are you serious right now?" So I'll never forget that. I went into the hospital like on my birthday. I believe this was like 97 or something. So that's just like if anyone had to ask me that question trivia, even with this perimenopause, I'd remember it. Maybe not the year, but I would know it was on my birthday. It was so depressing because I was just in this freaking hospital. I mean, it was nice. I had a suite, but it was also just depressing. I think, but at the same time, I just had to keep the focus on the fact that, um, yeah, same. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, you can't. Oh no, you can't take her out on sunny days. I know. Honestly, I mean, they did try one drug. It literally made me go numb. It was so scary. Because my mom was a midwife, so she had some medication at home that basically, if you've taken said medication and then you've had a reaction, you can take this tablet because you've had a reaction. And I didn't even know this tablet existed. But when I took the medication, they sent me home with. And I think that was probably another reason why they kept me in hospital for those 7 days. Um, I literally was going, I started to feel inside my mouth going numb, and I don't even know. I just have to thank God because I actually made a call to my mum. And like, even when I was talking, it was starting to feel weird. My fingers were going numb. So, what the hell is this? Yeah, and they drove round and she gave me that tablet. And that's when I found out that there was a tablet that you can take when you've taken another tablet that you've had a reaction to. It's just, yeah. So obviously I contacted my consultant straight away and just said to him, look, that's not working, it's not working, it's not working. So they found something else, and that was water tablets. So right now, I actually know for a fact my weight was linked to it. At the time, I was on. the injection, the you know, the contraceptive injection that you take. That's what I was using at the time. And so I was at my heaviest, probably a size 18 UK. 18 to 20, I was at my heaviest. And when they put me on the water tablets, it wasn't to lose weight, but I think they knew it would drain every last water that you don't need in your body. So consequently, I ended up losing weight. And I think I went down to like a sort of size 12. Um, so I know for a fact that if I probably put on mad weight again, the headaches may come back. So it was something that they said, you know, so it was really confusing because you said it was this nerve that was making excess fluids. Then there was talk about the weight. So I don't know, but that was my heaviest. I don't think I've been I've gone back to that size like again, but you know, they tell you all this different stuff and you just haven't got a clue. You're just like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. I'll try not to do that and I'll try not to do this. Um, it is very scary, but obviously they ruled out tumors and stuff, but you just don't know. That's why I'm saying we just gotta get it checked out. But I'm the biggest scaredy cat. So as much as I'm saying it, I'm the biggest scaredy cat. Bling, bling, bling. All right. So I'm just gonna see because so loads of posts today about Leo season, and you know when you're like, oh, it really is Leo season. So we're not gonna do a lot of said bling. It's very scary and traumatizing. Yeah, no, honestly, because it was also depressing, you know, also depressing. Especially when you got young kids, they don't really understand what's happening. They think you know, don't ever think that it's, you know, it's just hard. You know, they don't get it. And it's understandable. But at the time, as I said, my eldest he was just a baby, might as well say little baby. So I just want to see because it's probably going to be that one stone, but it's that same blue. It's that same blue. So I like that. Okay. Oh, come on. All right. Are you going to stick now? Thank you. I really feel like that is the same blue, right? That really is the same blue. She tells herself, saying, I don't want. Put one there. Come on. I'm using the smaller one because, like, this was never supposed to be centered. I actually don't even think I'm going to put bling there because it's not. I'll just put that on there. Nope. It's so weird because I used to just put bling down with no consequence. I think it's just because I actually got traumatized from all the nail techs that just overcharged for bling. And they didn't need to. And so when I was doing nails, just live your best life. Okay, I knew that was going to look silly, but at the same time, didn't want to put it there. It just felt like it was trying too hard. So I'll take that off. Instead, put it on the corner. Mm, 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 mm. And there's just some songs that you use like for your content, and you don't. Because honestly, since I started creating content, I just some songs I don't even associate with like, oh, it's a song. Because obviously I went to the award party, right? And they're playing that espresso song. And why did I feel like I was inside somebody's reel? Like, honestly, like I felt like I was inside a reel. It's so weird. Like, it's somebody's song, bro. I've got three there anyway, so I'm not going to faff. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm just going to do 30 seconds. Yeah, it's so weird because I don't know. It's just like I don't feel like ever look at it as a record. I hate being in the hospital either. Oh my, oh Tanya, type 2, yeah. It's just all of it is scary. I mean, like I said, kids of today generally are. We have to expose them to so much more than even what probably we were exposed to in our time. Because I'm not saying it like that, but my mum, I had no idea what was going on in her life. Like zero idea. So that's what I mean. It's not to say we have a choice, but you know our kids our kids are literally they're gonna be there with us. Um, to I hate that. This one just slightly bigger, so I'm just putting a little bit more. Honestly, I absolutely love doing freestyles because you just never stop. It just goes, it just keeps giving. It's just, yeah. I think I need to put some two little pressure points. I'm putting it down, but okay, put something there. like the smaller stones I have here. Oh God, what is this fluff? Looks like cat fluff. Yeah, that migraine, honestly, like fucking headaches are just when we're talking about now, you know, you just not even so much as forgot, but yeah, it's such a miserable time. And honestly, the reason why I even really overstand this situation is because I have suffered with headaches. Because I swear, if you have never suffered with a migraine or um, like pressure headaches, then yeah, I think I'm just gonna do one. Um, it it really, yeah, somebody can just really think that you're putting it on. Okay, just sit there, bro. Now, I think I actually I need a caviar bead because it's either that or I'd have to leave a gap, and the gap's not really giving. I hope your daughter has it under control now. They have to be scared. Yeah, Sheila, we went 4 times a year. Super scared. Oh my gosh. Oh, that one. Honestly, when you gotta get them ready and to make the ER trip. Oh, you're bringing back memories. Yeah, it's not nice. And that's what I'm saying. Like, honestly, it's like our kids. Sometimes we don't have the choice to shield them from some things because it is what it is. So I was a single parent for 14 years. Eldest son is 29. Um, and right now my youngest is 12. So you can already see. You guys were the ones that were saying antique, right? So is this giving like some sort of Greek antique esque? When I put the esque, that's when I'm not sure. Esque. You like antique esque? Is it or is it not? My daughter ended up with kidney disease because her tonsils were so big and they caused too many. Oh no. Oh sissy. Honestly, you see, this is the thing for me. Like every time you talk to somebody, it's like you hear something, and you just don't even know. Like this is why oh god, hands being inside the glue. Say sometimes when you're feeling something, definitely because all those things that you were mentioning, honestly, Sheila, if imagine if you didn't get help, you wouldn't even know. And you got help and they probably still didn't get it. Just honestly. Okay, so I just saw this and I thought, ew, let's put a bit more glue. I did was so silly. I don't even know why I did that. Just wipe it. Just wipe it, Joe. Just wipe it. Sometimes you just do the nails and then you just do this. Well, I don't know. I just sometimes, let me speak for myself. Not trying to insult anybody, but yeah, sometimes I just doing these stupid moves. Like, who sent you there? Nobody. Because what I did was I put the whole charm inside the glue. Yes, you heard me. I don't want to fight with you today, Caviar Bead. I don't want to fight. Just doing a quick check. We're going to put this Duchess in the lamp. 30 seconds, get out of there. She had to have a biopsy done. Wow. So yes. Yes, it still took months to figure out what the problem was. And she got sick with pneumonia. That's when we found out about her kidney disease because she was, oh no. Wow, now they is, yeah, this is it. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad that, you know, she's feeling much better now. But it's so super scary. It really is. And it's like, you know, it's not just, we're not saying just because it's our kids, but, you know, yeah. What are you doing? That's too big. So I'm just checking, see how that will look. Sometimes it's nice as well when you get to meet that doctor, so we won't do that, that actually listens and uses their resources, because I'm not going to lie, for the 6 years before they diagnosed the hip replacement, that it was my hip, it will, the guy, the last consultant, which was probably consultant number 6, and when he said to me, okay, so if you'd like to tell me what's been going on, I just broke down. I literally just broke down. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I bloody broke down because I was like, say what? What did you say? Explain what's been happening. What you mean this same problem that I've been having? Let's bend this a little bit. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to. I just cried because it's like I have to start talking about this ish again, like again. And not even in a rude way, because he was a nice man, but oh my gosh, history lesson. No. Oh, let me just flash that. So then he just said to me, look, don't worry. Yeah, my file was thick. It was an encyclopedia of, let's try to find out what's wrong with her. And I appreciate him. Oh God, I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna cancel that. Yeah, so you know, I appreciate him. But yeah, at the same time, yeah, I couldn't do that. Sorry about that. Let's see, hopefully this one's not too big. Yeah, but it, you know, it worked out. He had an amazing friend in another hospital. It wasn't even a sister hospital, so he had to refer me. And he just said to me, like, you know, go see him. He's my friend. He specializes in young hips, and you know, I'm sure he can help, or at least some insight. And yeah, that man was the shiz, because when I walked into his office, when they called me up for my appointment, it told me straight away it was my hip. It told me straight away, it was, yep, it's going to be your hip. So I did the x-ray, got the results back, and he goes, yep, as I thought, it was your hip. Like, what did that mean for me? But, bro, I was just happy that somebody was hearing what I was saying. 12 years old. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. She was just a little baby. I'm just finishing off now. Because I literally have minimal space, so that's not going to work. I'm just trying to think what I want to do. Let me put it down. Let's just have a look at it. I really think, yeah, probably just down there. Let's just put something on the free edge. Kids, you know, we can love their resilience, but also resilience is something that we can all run out of. So, yeah. And it's horrible to say that because with kids, we don't want them to. But my son is always saying to me, Mom, you need to tell your story and blah, blah, blah. I mean, he was born in 95. So, you know, it's a different generation. Yeah. What he was doing at his age, you know, his brothers here can't do. So, you know, definitely was a different generation, but just get away, Fluff. You know, your life can inspire, and, you know, I'm sure your daughter, the woman that she is partly because of everything. You know, we can try to shield them, but I think the fact is sometimes these little realities, they mean something, because life ain't gonna always be candy coated and pretty and nice. And so at least that way, if God forbid they get into some sort of strife, then they can kind of deal. All right. Just gonna do 30 seconds for the little stones. And that is the blinkification of the nail. I got these little cheap stones from Amazon, BTW. And it was a pack of 2. Like, had like the lighter blue and then the darker blue. Just checking my battery because it's like 30%. Let me put my charger in. Yeah, it was a lighter blue and a darker blue, so... Oh, God. Wait a minute. You telling me it took... You're joking, right? Oh. You're freaking joking. Oh, my God. He took my charger. Honestly, I'll lose it. Absolutely lose it. I can't even put my charger down. And it's just airlifted from in front of my nose. So, just going to end the live. Not that my battery is dead, but I just wanted to put it in just in case. But yes, guys, here are the nails. I'm going to show you the box. Actually, I said I was going to show you the box. Let's just get these brushes off the table. Clumsy klutz here. We'll cure everything. See? These over here for now. So I can clean them. Bling, bling, bling. Yes. You know, you have to. You really have to. So yeah, that's the box. That's the box. the inside of the box, should I say. So I'm just looking at it. You see what I'm saying? It's really like, you can see the way the art looks. You match the nails perfectly. Thank you, sweetheart. It's just the way that the art looked. It wasn't very precise. I was like, oh yeah. Thank you so much, Sheila. Thank you, everyone. Absolutely love it. Yes, I do. I do. Ooh. I'm gonna go and look for some food now because, oh my gosh, my son's gonna be coming home and that's what he's gonna be talking about. Mom, did you cook? No, I've just been on the live. I've just been live. Hurry up and break up already. All right, guys. Here are the nails. I will definitely do some finish shots. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I know you that are in here right now definitely have done that, so thank you so much. And yeah, catch me in the next one. I absolutely love this. Love it. You guys are amazing. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. And just taking a snippet of that box and trying to recreate some nails to match Z box. So you know this is about to be my whole background. Where are the nails? Okay, so look, that bit there. It's literally, I tried to capture that little bit there, and then got like the little borders, like there, little lines. So yes, sweetheart, thank you so much. And you too, all of you, take care. Have an amazing rest of your week. I will most likely be live tomorrow. Got a few more things to do. But if I'm not live tomorrow, God willing, it will be on Thursday, because I think today's Tuesday. That's what that means. Tomorrow's Wednesday. So I've got some stuff to film. Bye, everyone. Love you guys. Bye. See if we can get a freaking thumbnail. Oh my gosh. I've got to take the glove off.